Okay, we're back out here on the campaign map. Some of my ships got a little bit beat up, but what I'm going to do is instead of repairing them all at once, I'm going to move out here to where the radius of this fleet can control the right area. Let's see. I just have to make sure they can't get around my back and into that port. Plus, I've still got quite a bit of control out front here. I wonder if I can move up just a smidge more. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so they can't get behind me and I can control a large area in front. Now what I can do is repair these boats like a couple at a time. So like I can take this beat up boat Kabaye and Sengoku Bune, move them in, repair them, and then not have to worry about my port getting blockaded and taking away that precious income that I need there. So my income is back. This trade port down here isn't worth near as much to me, so I'm not going to fiddle with it. Well, you know what though? I don't want these enemy fleets giving me too much grief. Wow, I've got a whole bunch of beat up ships here. I can actually make it into port though without... let's take the ships that are beat up and run them into port. Oh, there's another ship up here in my way. Well, let's use this fleet real quick to knock out these couple of fleets, and then I'll repair this one here. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of these enemy naval fleets around here. I don't think I'm going to lose too much income by coming off that trade route. No, because it's all blockaded. Alright. It says my boats can reinforce, though I really don't want them. Oh, I can do a night attack. That'll be fun. Alright, here we go. Okay, the battle is starting. My Nanban ship took some opening shots at this Wako medium Bune, and it's already wavering. I've now got my Nanban ship just a little bit out of position. Let me give it a turn back here so that I can keep shooting at these smaller ships that are coming in. Got a Bokabaya and a Sengoku Bune. I'm going to intervene by moving my medium Bune into their line of fire, and then right up behind them I'll move my firebomb Kabayas. So this ought to hopefully keep those ships from getting too close to my Nanban ship. Yep, I'm going to intercept right here with the firebomb Kabayas. What we'll do is we'll literally just block the path of the Sengoku Bune and let the fire at will work its magic. Oh, nope, it slipped through. And I'm probably not going to get any fire bombs either because the Sengoku... Wow, look how pretty the sky is on the night naval battles. Sorry, got distracted there. That's really cool. Let's see if we can block the path of that Bokabaya at least. Nope. The fire arrows are here. But the Bokabaya is wavering. I did not catch fire though. And this Sengoku Bune is getting hammered with... Whoa, didn't they just shoot fire arrows? Huh. That was a little suspect, but whatever. My ships didn't exactly intercept the way I wanted to. That Sengoku Bune slipped right through, which was pretty spectacular. It was slippery indeed, and the Bokabaya got his fire arrows off, but it was too much fire, so there we go. Took down that navy pretty easy. Okay, we captured a Wako Bune, but I don't need it, so I'm going to just sink it. That's going to get rid of that Takeda fleet that was in my way. There we go, let's scupper that. No sense in me even taking care of it. I'm now going to take care of this fleet from the Sui Sui. It's very weak, but again, auto-resolve is going to be no good, so let's do another fun night battle and see if I can get some fire bombs off. Alright, let's get this battle started. Definitely want dry conditions. If you pick rain, the AI can fire arrows and you cannot. Wow, look at the night. I mean, that is incredible. So neat looking. I don't quite have the settings all the way up to full either, so this game could look even a little bit nicer, but wow. Rome 2 is going to be something else. I am pretty excited about that. And obviously I'll get a new computer too once I see the specs of the game, something that I know that can absolutely max it out. I have an idea of what I'm looking at. Not sure exactly what I'll do yet. Again, I want to see the specs of the game before I do it. I'm going to use the same general strategy. Try and use my smaller boats to intercept the incoming fleets. think my Nanban ship will be in range. It will be. Got some hits too, saw him from a distance. Bokabaya, look at that. I hit it with 2 cannonballs, at least one. No kills, and all it does is damage the ship itself, so I'm going to pull this medium Bune up, and we're going to make another intercept course. This time we're going to actually hit the fire bombs. I was not pleased that I didn't get any fire bombs, so I'm going to pull my firebomb Kabayas like perpendicular into the path of the Sengoku Bune. We'll catch it this time. Just literally stop it. Perfect. That's going to be a dead stop. Okay, that Sengoku Bune is going to get ruined. Watch this. Absolutely devastated with fire bombs. Plus there's matchlock fire coming off my Nanban ship now. Come on, throw the fire bombs. Oh yeah. I accidentally hit my own ship with a firebomb, potentially a cannonball there too, but that is going to really deal the damage there. And we'll see if we can wheel back around. Oh, that Bokabaya is already routing. And then I'm assuming, yep, there goes the Sengoku Bune too. The fire bombs are fantastic at a quick knockout punch. So, great. Perfect. Okay, I can now take this damaged fleet back up and repair it. This is the Sengoku Bune and the Bokabaya that I just defeated. And let's scupper those because I don't want the extra unit cost. We'll go repair the fleet I have. Okay, got them set on repair. And I could probably go ahead and take it. How did this damage get here on my Nanban ship? That's ridiculous. It hasn't even gotten hit. Oh man, you don't even have to use auto-resolve to get ripped off. That's insane. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to camp out on this enemy trade route. Get myself a little extra income. Try and cause them a little trouble. That'll help me for now. Alright, I think that's all I can do over there. I got my income back. Yeah, I gotta wait one more turn to get the troops I need there. These guys are resting, so the next turn is going to be interesting. I'm very much looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens. The increased farmland very well could help me. If I can start getting enough income and start building up all my farms and stuff, it really could boost my income even further. Taking all the trade routes would definitely boost my income, but I'd have to come up with a foolproof way to keep all their little single ship stuff away from my ports and away from my trade routes, which is difficult. Your biggest help is if you can keep them off your ports, but it's still not a guarantee by any means. An enemy army just landed on Kyushu as well. Are you kidding me? Their monk got my missionary here. There's like level 5. I didn't realize that monk was such a high level. That's ridiculous. Gosh dang it, that ticks me off. I gotta recruit a new missionary, and he's probably just gonna get killed because he's stinky. Okay, army. Let's go get some freaking revenge. Okay, this army isn't great melee-wise. It definitely needs some more help, so I'm going to go ahead and recruit another katana samurai, and let's recruit a Yarieshigaru. And we'll go ahead and start marching to take my province back up at Mimasaka. And then this army is free to start punishing the Hojo as well. I was going to attack the Takeda, but they kind of ran this way, so I'm going to let them go. So let's start the counteroffensive here. We're going to start pushing back against the Hojo. All they have is these 2 units, and this ought to be pretty fun, honestly. I think I'll just use my bow cab and Dunderbuss cab to show you a little entertainment here. So when I played a match the other day, I accidentally hit the dismount button instead of skirmish, and I've done it again, so hopefully I can remount before they chase off my horses. I'm going to run my Dunderbuss cab away from that bow samurai, because if the AA has any intelligence whatsoever, they're going to be targeting my Dunderbuss cab, which is certainly what they're doing. AI has any intelligence, that is kind of a retarded statement for me to make. Okay, those Yari Samurai are coming after my bow cav. That works. I'm going to run my bow cav around just see if I can... I'm going to put my guys on skirmish so that hopefully I can't get caught. Same thing here. And let's go take a shot at these bow samurai. Alright, so the bow samurai are going to take some shots, but then my Dunderbuss ought to be able to get them here, though. That was brilliant. One volley killed like 100 and some odd men. Or not 100 and some odd men, like they killed like 50 men, so... Let's take the skirmish off this time. I'll put them on defensive. My bow cav can finish that up over there with the bow Ashigaru. Okay, it's going to be the end of the Ashigaru. I don't want my bow cav to shoot. I want my Dunderbuss to finish this off. Oh, brutal. Oh man, I don't normally like Dunderbuss cav, but in this situation, I do. I very much do. That was brilliant. Alright, sweet, my general has increased in rank. This is the general that I used to retake Kyushu whenever there was trouble back there. +1 melee attack for general's bodyguard. +1 to command, -1 to loyalty. Both of these suck. Actually, this one's alright. We'll take that. I am going to take stand and fight, level 1 and then 2, because now all of my units have a +1 to melee attack. If you get this, the 3rd level under that stand and fight thing, you get +2 to melee attack for every unit in that general's under that general's command, which is pretty darn sweet. And now we're going to take back Harima from the dirty jerks who took it from me in the first place. Except I'm not going to siege, or I'm not going to go into the castle. I'm going to continue the siege and force them out on me. And perhaps they'll have some reinforcing troops come as well. That'll just give me an opportunity to destroy more of them if possible. I want to say the Yamana, or no, the Hanma, those little gold mine campers, have landed an army behind me here. I'm sure that whatever it is, I can easily destroy it, so let's do so before they're able to get away and start raiding my farms and stuff. Ah, how scenic. Look at the waterfalls. Alright, let's get this over with. Wow, my guys get to have like a little speech by the waterfalls here. That's pretty inspiring. And you know, maybe when the battle's over they can all take a refreshing swim or something. Yeah, don't ham it up there. This isn't going to be that impressive of a victory here. Okay, got my Yaris. I'm going to put my Matchlock Ashigaru out front in 2 ranks. And I'm going to enable fire by rank. Put all my units in defensive formation. Okay. I don't know if the enemy force is going to come at me. It looks like they are. They must be feeling somewhat confident. Well, if they're going to come at me, they've got these 2 light cav, or a general and a light cav. Those are the biggest danger to me. I do want my matchlocks to get their shots. I don't think that the AI has any chance of winning this, to be honest. It's not really the best line of sight from there, though. Let's pause it real quick. This is actually going to give me a much better line of sight. Let's see if I can run my guys up there before the enemy gets here. Hopefully I don't get charged by that cav while I'm still repositioning. Nope, okay. Yeah, this has got a good clear line of sight across the little unforested area here. So my matchlock should be able to get... Now, in ranked fire, the reason why I don't use it all the time is because they will not fire in ranked fire until all of them are in line and all of them have reloaded. So it's really best for the initial volley It's not all that great for subsequent volleys, just because it's, you know, it's going to take so long to reload. But in a scenario where you've got someone attacking you head on, ranked fire can be good. I'm guessing that that's the reason why most people don't use it in multiplayer as well. I'll kind of show you here what it looks like. So I'm getting ready to give these guys a move order forward too. Okay, my matchlock should be popping up to do their fire. There they go. See, they have to line up. They all have to fire at the same time. See how long it takes. And then the second row isn't going to even get their shots off before the cav gets here. Some of them did. Okay. Obviously the volley from my matchlocks, though, probably got their general. And then I just marched my spear walls forward to finish off the rest of them here. That's going to be the end of that. Nothing special, nothing expected there, but just for fun. Wanted to destroy them as they need to be. But yeah, that's why I don't use the fire by rank a lot. As you saw there, the infantry can't make it to you before 2 ranks fire, but the cavalry can. So that's why I don't use it a whole lot, because the AI can undo it fairly easily. Alright, so the Otomo Matchlock Ashigaru there, you can see they only did get 1 volley, but they racked up 46 kills, which is pretty impressive. Not bad at all. So I think the Hanma know to go back to their little island and stay there, and that I will kill them all in due time. I do have this ship kind of blocking up access here. I hate having all those ships there, but at the same time it's very helpful. I probably just have my navies a little bit too large. I probably don't have to have them quite so large in order to win, because the AI is always using such small navies. Okay, got our sieges going on. I want to go back and retake Tamba from the enemy forces here. What is this here, a powder maker? So that means I can recruit Otomo Matchlock Ashigaru here. That's actually pretty helpful. The problem is this province is going to be quite unhappy when my daimyo leaves, but I don't have time to sit here and waste. So I am going to go ahead and push the attack on the Yamana. They have no resistance in Tamba, so I'll just take it from them. Oh, I can't quite reach the city. That's frustrating. This city's not revolting, surprisingly. It is a fairly large keep. It almost makes me wonder if I train a couple of cheap units here, if I can't hold it from some slightly larger forces. I do have 3 armies here, which means I just got to knock these guys out with this 3rd army, and I can keep my 2 armies up here to completely hold the enemy back. Eventually what I'll do is I'll take that 3rd army up and around these mountains and over here to Wakasa, and then I'll have 3 armies to hold the entire front. The only way they can get behind me is with naval landings, but that'll allow me to go ahead and push and take Kyoto. So let's go ahead and end this turn. It'll allow me to do so without taking losses to the rest of my province. This is what I wanted. They're going to come attack me on open ground. This is going to give me a huge advantage because of my Dunderbuss Cav and my matchlocks. This was the last thing that the AI wanted to do, but hey, it's great for me. Alright, on the field of battle, my general is ready to release another pre-written speech, much like a politician. Oh, this must be the daimyo's son. Jeez, what a backstabber. Already talking about when he's daimyo. What a punk. Wants his dad to die young or something. So you know what would be really fun that I just thought of? Whenever the time comes, if I get to use these Dunderbuss Cav in a siege battle, that is going to be absolutely hilarious, because I could dismount them and spread them out over a wall, and they would probably get like 1 trillion kills every time they fire. And I mean, honestly, that would just be entertaining. I'll try these guys on ranked fire again. I'm going to put them on guard mode. Gonna put my Yari Ashigaru in guard mode as well, plus these cav, just in case they get caught in melee, which I don't want them to. Oh, let's put him here. Mr. I want my dad to die, that's what we'll call him. Alright. Let's put these cav all over here. Run this group right here in between these hills. That hill will keep my flank covered. Okay, there's going to be reinforcing troops coming from right over here, so I'm going to go immediately harass them with all my missile cav. I do not think they have cavalry support. I don't think any of the enemy troops have cavalry support. This army is a little bit scary in the sense that they do have some katana samurai, but my spear wall can stop them. And then I will just simply outflank with my Nagi samurai. I'm going to leave 2 Nagi samurai in the center to help bolster my Yari-Ashigaru, and I'll go ahead and pull a couple to the flanks. And let's see, my Dunderbuss Cav, please. I'm going to let my bow cav fire from a distance. I'm just going to run my Dunderbuss Cav up and let him get shots real quick. You may fire when ready, my friends. Anytime now. Please shoot. Not sure why you're not shooting. There we go. I took an obscene number of losses there. We'll go ahead and pull back over here. I hear the firebomb throwers going off. Oh crap, they just wheeled up and started shooting my matchlocks. Butt wipes. And not only that, they're creaming my matchlocks. They would. Stupid computer. Recognize their advantage and take advantage of it. How dare they? Don't they know how they suck? Wow, my matchlocks just got absolutely destroyed. Well, the AI is pretty bad, and they just disgraced me. So I'm going to charge them. If they want to sit back and fire arrows at me, I'm going to charge them for once. I guess I'm just used for them charging headlong and headstrong into any battle, regardless of how bad it is for them. My matchlocks should be safe where they're at. Hopefully I can get another Dunderbuss shot off here.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
And we did. Let's get these guys into spear wall. Just keep the AI busy back here.
Our men are running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
What? My Yari-Ashigaru routed? Are you serious? Wow. Let's take my bow cab over here. And my Dunderbuss cab right here. I got this guy into a katana samurai. Wow, that was not a very good move. Or samurai retainers. I'm going to get pretty beat up right there. Maybe. Oh, nope. All the enemy forces are just breaking. Wow, they broke very quickly. Let's go take my Dunderbuss cab in and get some kills. There's kind of a big enemy blob over here still. And let's get all my guys over in this vicinity. I'll just give kind of a big blob attack over here. I like how my Dunderbuss are just like indiscriminately shooting into the routing troops of the Hojo. That actually really does make me proud. I really lost a lot of men though in this battle. I didn't realize that the enemy archers would kill me quite so quickly. I guess I should probably not underestimate them next time. Ah, they fired at the routing unit instead of the big blob. There we go. I got 200 kills on that Dunderbuss cab and 147 on that one. Probably going to kill my own Yari-Ashigaru if I'm not careful. Alright, let's get on out of here. Those enemy bows were far more devastating than I should have allowed them to be. Look at my Dunderbuss cab, that's ridiculous. Ridiculously fun. The only thing I'm worried about is a quick counterattack from the Hojo would actually leave that army in pretty rough shape. It isn't retraining on this turn in. Ooh, the Takeda want a piece of me. I will gladly offer it to them. I'm still not quite sure how this Nanban ship has gotten beat up, because in case you all don't remember in those last battles, it went completely unscathed by enemy forces, so if you're confused by that, so am I. I'd love to know the mystery reasoning why 3 of the guns on my Nanban ship and a whole bunch of the men were killed, even though, I mean, like, how do arrows, I mean, maybe the fire arrows can destroy your guns? I don't know. Like I said, someone please explain that to me, because I am totally at a loss as to how that occurs. I'm going to leave, let's see, what do we got coming at me here? Bokabayas. I'm going to, of course, bring my medium Bune up to try and duel with them a little. And then I will try and intercept some of these ships with my firebomb Kabayas as usual. That was a good cannon hit right there. Sent that ship into a waiver. Unfortunately, the damage is pretty minimal other than morale damage. Okay. Did I just hit my own medium Bune? If I didn't, I don't know how I didn't. Okay, let's see if we can head off some of these fire Bokabayas here. I'll use my medium Bune to see if we can stop some of them, and then I'll use my firebomb Kabaya to see if I can finish them off. They generally run away from bigger ships because I think it's like the AI's way of trying to not get boarded. But if I can force them around right here, this might just work out. And then I'll just take my firebomb Kabaya over here to intercept. Yep. Okay, my medium Bune has managed to stop these Bokabayas. Of course, my Nanban ship is on fire. No big surprise there. But now my firebomb Kabaya is in range of their Bokabayas. Will they get a volley? No, for some strange reason my guys did not fire at all, even though they are on fire at will. There they go. They hit the Sengoku Bune. Okay, let's wheel around and see if we can get some more hits. I don't know if you all are waiting on Christmas. There you go. Might as well finish the job there. Okay, I'm going to wheel this medium Bune around. Looks like we're going to stop another Sengoku Bune right here. Sengoku Bunes can't really board you very well when you get alongside of them that way either. Okay, fire bombs, please. Fire bombs, please. There we go. Yes. Sometimes it takes them a little while to throw those things, but when they do, like these guys, I got no clue what they're waiting on. There they go. Yeah, once they get those things thrown, they tend to be deadly effective. Alright, I've got this medium Bune over here laying down fire on these Bokabayas. Check out my Nanban ship on fire in 2 places. Whole ship rendered worthless by these little Bokabayas. Meanwhile, I've determined that firebomb Kabayas must be the bane of Sengoku Bunes, because look at this, just utter destruction. And Sengoku Bunes seem to be extremely resilient against fire, because you'll notice that none of these are on fire, even though they've taken some pretty severe damage. Looks like with just one Bokabaya left, for some reason my ship is on fire at will, but it's choosing to fire at the routing Bokabaya. It's kind of strange behavior. You'd think that they could probably prioritize that. More fire arrows, of course. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can stop this one. Come on, someone get a line on it. Alright, someone's got an arm there. Alright, we got a line on that Matchlock Kabaya. Let's see if we can chase it down with the bow Kabayas. Now, I don't know if my medium Bune can catch it, but hopefully that line will slow it down. My archers aren't firing for some reason. They're aimed way off in the distance over here at this routing ship. That's pretty odd. Let's see if we can... There we go. Took them off fire at will and put them back on and see if that makes a difference. They do appear to be firing at it now. Though I do believe my guys are going to board that ship. No, they are not. There they go. There they go. They've got it. Oh, now this ship's on fire. Check that out. Last minute present from the AI. How very kind of them. Look at that. 2 of my ships on fire from the one lowly Bokabaya. That's amazing. Alright, there's the result of that battle. Captured some more ships that I don't need. I'll scupper them later. My income is down. Could be because I'm training some new units. Here comes that monk that took out my awesome missionary, trying to demoralize my army, no doubt. Imagawa. Okay. Sabotage, spouting unrest. These provinces that are still being converted over to Christianity are going to take some time to bring into order. Market, let's repair the market there. I'm going to just make a run for Mimasaka here. Try and take it out. Okay. This army here. This is an easy win for me, but I'm worried that when I auto-resolve it, they're going to take out some of my more beat-up units. But at the same time, I don't really want to fight it, because it's a complete and total waste of time. But let's just see what happens. Okay, they only took out 1 of my imported matchlocks. Not too bad. I can just re-recruit that. I just want my guys to begin retraining. I can recruit an imported matchlock from probably lots of different places. At least I think I can. Let's find out. Yep, right here. I'll recruit it and send it that way. Got those guys on the way. My general can now take Tamba back. Okay. We've now retaken a lot of the land that has been taken from us, with the exception of Setsu. I could definitely get a push back from the Imagawa, who had earlier a pretty substantial army in that region. So that's why I want to quickly take Mimasaka and then march my troops over here to cut off the Imagawa. The Hojo will now be cut off. They can raid my stuff around here and cause me a little grief, but nothing too terribly bad. Let's blockade their port here, see if we can slow them down. This missionary, let's see, this province is already Christian. Let's see if we can use this missionary to come here and minister to this settlement. Okay. Alright, got some decent stuff going here. We've made some decent comebacks. Let's bring this fleet out here now to raid the trade route, and I'll send this fleet in for repairs. I don't need these 2 Sengoku Bunes, so I'm going to scupper those. And I do want to keep some of these ships. I don't want the Bokabai. I don't really need that. I'm going to scupper that as well. So now I'll repair the rest of those ships. That should keep my income intact. No major issues up here in my trade routes. Okay, we've taken back almost all the land that we lost. Pretty exciting. I don't see any huge armies in this vicinity, so I'm pretty sure this army is going to get lucky here from my bungling and be able to recover. I do want to take back the rest of my lands here, so for once I'm finally getting an episode where I feel like I'm making some progress here. I'm getting attacked by this Hojo force with, but I have reinforcing troops and ought to be able to pretty easily take this out, so I'm going to take care of this real quick. Alright, you're just in time to see the hero Katana cavalry charge dead into this Bo Eshigaru. along with the spears of Shizugatake. So this fight ought to be short and painful. The enemy Yari Ashigaru decided to chase me. I dismounted my general's units back there to try and intercept it. So what I'll do actually is just take these 2 hero units over here, dismount, and then slay the Yari Ashigaru as well. And I am going to pop the second wind. I'm not sure if it works when you get off your horses. I'm about to find out. Looks like it does. So now I'm going to fight these Yari Ashigaru while dismounted. And my guys basically just become a hero unit at that point on foot. And ought to mop up this Yari Ashigaru with little, if no issue here. Yep, they're pretty quickly faltering. I've only lost 1 katana cab, and that was by accident whenever I was chasing around these guys while they were still mounted. So I didn't lose a single man there in that fight. But that's to be expected. I mean, you look at the stats on these units, and it's pretty insane. The Spears of Shizugatake dismounted actually has a higher attack, or actually just barely lower attack than the katana cab. That's pretty funny. Alright, so that Hojo force can't get behind me, which was really the only thing that I wanted to avoid. Takeda. The only thing I'm worried about from the Takeda is a big army that I'm not aware of. That monk's going to demoralize my men again. I've got to get rid of that guy, but he's going to be hard to get rid of because I don't have any high-level ninjas or Metsukes up here. I think a ninja would probably be best. I can probably train one from somewhere in the area, though, and see if I can come take him out. I do have a Metsuke. Blockaded army sabotage. Let's see, my Metsuke here, increased in rank. I really want him for overseeing towns. Counter-spying, apprehending, overseeing armies, overseeing towns. So I kind of just have to go down this line if I want to make him better at overseeing towns. But I'll go ahead and, I don't know, I'll give him some other little bits of traits there. I do want to do more campaigns before Rome 2 releases. Obviously, the Osegi campaign is my main goal. I feel like I've got to do that one because I've promised it for so long, and I so very much do want to show it to you. Oh, check it out. They got a couple of Kisho Ninja in that Takeda force. But this probably isn't worth the time of showing, so let's just go ahead and auto-resolve that. Take that town back, peacefully occupy. So we're now back in control of Mimasaka. Let's see if I can catch these units up to my general. This Hojo force is suffering winter attrition. My men are now retraining quite quickly here, so they would be able to repulse an enemy counterattack. My general could actually move to take Setsu, and probably do so quite easily, or my daimyo could. I could also probably besiege the Shogun, but they sometimes have so many bow samurai that can be dangerous. I think what I'm going to do is actually leave it in this position. I've basically recaptured the lands that I lost, retaken all the things that I needed to, and I'm now poised to take back Setsu and assault Kyoto. I'll have, I think, a little bit of a special treat whenever I assault Kyoto. I'd like to have some fun with it. So I'm going to call it quits for now. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. Definitely made some nice regains. You can see all my territories back in my hands, and I'm not easily going to lose it this time either. Based on my positioning, I even have a little bit of an army back on my home island to defend it in case someone gets a navy through and lands something. And I'll have plenty of armies up here. Plus, I have some money where I could train even more troops, I think, if I had to. So, HeirofCarthage signing off for now.